Yes, people, how are we doing? Thank you guys for joining. And yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy few days, but here we are, man. I thought I'd do a live stream. I'm feeling all right and everything else. So I thought, why not? Why not get it done with? I like doing it as well, you know. I like doing live streams as well, chatting with you guys. And I thought let's just jump on here, see what we're looking at. Because we have a little bit of an event going on today, nothing we haven't seen before. But yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. I've had a bit of a roller coaster of emotions recently, I must admit. Um, for those that don't know, I'll try to give like a quick backstory before I get into the charts and everything else. I went for my MRI scan on Tuesday. I then saw my consultant on Wednesday. The report for my scan wasn't back yet, but he looked at it and he said that, it looks pretty good, got nothing to worry about, but we have to wait for the report because he's not a specialist in that area. It's like, cool. So I got happy, obviously got way over my head saying everyone, telling everyone, oh, I'm all good, blah, blah, blah. I was so happy. And then the report came back and it was saying something else. And just to kind of give you guys the update now, because I did have another phone call with my consultant this morning. Where we stand right now is that there's a few complications with the bone in the hip. However, he did actually tell me that it is possible to heal with time. But if things do start getting a lot more painful than they are now, we'll go through with the hip replacement. He's going to give me just 6 weeks is my next appointment, and we're going to discuss it then. It's looking like it's going that way. So I'm just trying to, get myself ready for it and everything else. But yeah, there's still like the tiniest chance that things can heal in time. The problem is just that I'm not really feeling great in myself. So, I may need to pop over an email to him soon and just let him know that, let's just kind of get it over and done with sort of thing. But I'm all good today. It's all good. Like I said, been a roller coaster of emotions, and so is crypto. But at the end of the day, man, I'm all good. So, with time, things will get better. And, I spoke to some great people. Oh, by the way, thank you guys for all the messages you guys gave me in the Discord, by the way, and everyone else. It literally made me feel so much better. Like, I was like, what the heck? And even my mum was like looking at the messages and she started like tearing up and everything. And it's just so nice, So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. I really appreciate it. And I felt the love. I definitely felt the love. So thank you, people. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No worries, man. Thank you all for joining today. I'm all good, man. All good at the moment. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, hopefully within 6 weeks, it could get better. God knows. Thank you. I try. I love you guys too, man. Seriously, I do. But anyway, so today, as you guys can, if you look at the banner down below, you can see China. Nothing new there. Look, it's one of those things, man. I've seen this happen so many times, literally so many times. I've been in crypto for long enough now, where I've probably had news come out with China about maybe 3 or 4 times saying that they've banned crypto. They do it all the time, and you know what? They always do it at times where it's the prices are low or we're expecting a dip and everything else. So timing's spectacular as always, man. And we've got it right here with the BBC. It's all over the place. China declares all cryptocurrency transactions illegal. For the guys that's been like following me for a while, you may or may not remember back in June there was another China story. They banned mining. I think it was mining. And again, that was when the prices started falling and we went into the much needed correction. It's just that the timing came perfectly. And look, we're having it again. China has banned crypto again. And, I've got this little screenshot here where I was watching one of the guys on YouTube that I follow, and, he actually brought this up. So I didn't make this, but I just thought I'd show you guys because it shows you how many times they've actually banned it. If you look at the dates, 2017, 2013, 2018, 2019. It's like every year there's always something, man. And even if you go over to Twitter right now and look at the technology section, It's actually trending in technology as China FUD. And you know what? It is FUD, man. People discuss the uncertainty surrounding cryptocurrencies after Chinese authorities continue to crack down on the crypto industry. Continue, you know. And look, they're calling it FUD because that is literally what it is now. It's at that point where, you know, everyone's used to it. We've heard it before. We see it all the time. It's nothing new. You know, is this one of those scare tactics to get the prices to drop where we are expecting them to potentially drop? Is this like a final shakeout for some retail investors? Because there's always going to be new investors, and this will be the first time they're hearing of this China ban. But, you know, for me, absolutely nothing's changed at all. You know, I'm still looking at the charts exactly how I was. And it's one of those things, if you switch off all the noise behind you, all the news and everything else, you know, the prices have done what we wanted them to do anyway, or they're in the middle of doing it, you know, either one. You know, take away all the news, it's like I wouldn't have even noticed. Do you know what I mean? Because we were expecting this anyway. So, you know, block out all the noise is what I'd say if anyone is really worrying. You know, I know there's a lot of issues going on financially in China. It's not just crypto, but you know, people want to tie in everything and say, oh, if this happens, then crypto's messed up. Or nah, it's not, man. It's just not. All these news things happen at the right times. And I've always, it's probably one of the first things I tried to teach people when I created this channel. News will always come at the perfect time. Okay. When prices are low or when we are expecting some kind of drop, that's when the news will come out. But in this case, obviously, it's come out at a time where we're looking at the total altcoin market cap, and you know, here is my red box again, right? Which is where I was expecting prices to drop into, and we kind of just came, you know, just short of it. And you know, once again, I'll show you guys again. We were looking at an ABC correction. Whether or not we've completed it yet, I don't know. So there's your A, your B, and then your C, hopefully coming down into that area. So far, we're there, and obviously the B wave coming back to that 0.702 retracement right there. And it's very difficult because at this point in time, it's hard for me because I was expecting prices to get back into this area, and I was also expecting Bitcoin to get back into the into 37,500 area within this box, which ranges between 36.5K to 38K realistically, right? What you can see here with Bitcoin is that Bitcoin did come back right into this area where the total altcoin market cap just fell short of. So looking at it like that, you know, it's very difficult, man. I mean, in my last live stream, the one thing I was saying is that, you know, there's some signs that the bottom is in. But I did say that 1% at the back of my head is still there, and it's still there. Do you know what I mean? The only way that we can confirm that the bottom was in is if we get back above this B wave right here. And usually what would happen after a C wave is that we would have a big pump, and then within a week we would usually get back to that B wave and take it out. And then even if we take it out by the tiniest bit and then drop back in here and do whatever we want, you know, it wouldn't matter. That bottom to me would be confirmed in. As soon as we take out that B wave after a C wave, the bottom is in. It can come back in here and do what it likes for as long as it wants until we end up finally going. But for the time being, you know, one thing that I never said was I'm certain the bottom is in. And at this point, I still don't know. That could still be the bottom. It might not be. Very difficult to say, man. Very difficult to say. But I've still got the expectation that we are going to come back into this area. I would not be surprised if we see one huge red candle come into here and then bounce back up. But yeah, we have to wait and see. Obviously, with Bitcoin, if it was to do that, I'd be expecting it to come into this red box right here. As you guys can see, Bitcoin is currently back in these areas here. And yeah, if we do come back down here, that's the kind of area I'd be expecting between 36.5 and 38. So, you know, I've just kind of gone for 37.5 as, you know, that level, because it's just, you know, it's a round number and everything. It's in the middle, whatever. So that could be what we're looking for at this point in time. You know, some people were calling for us to hit this level, bounce, and then come back down to 42K and then bounce again. That wasn't right. Obviously, you know, we've come down to 40,500, and on top of that, you know, you can see by the volume as well that we could still have a little bit more downside here. Look at the sell volume compared to the buy volume. very difficult. The reason why we had a reason for this potentially being the bottom was because one of the reasons was, if you look at the sell volume there compared to the buy volume was more than the sell volume, and you saw that across the market. Whereas right now, anyway you look, the sell volume is a lot more than the buy volume. And obviously, you know, we've broken down here again with the potential coming down in it, on top of all of the China news coming out of nowhere again. Yeah, it's all kind of pointing towards it. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was one of those things where too many people were expecting 37.5K. Too many people were expecting us to come back down into this area. So what the market's doing right now is acting like it's going to do it, but then it's just going to trick us and go up here. And like I said, all we need to do is take out that B wave to invalidate all of that. So for me, it doesn't really matter. I'm bullish either way. I don't see it falling further than these levels right here. Same goes for Bitcoin. I don't see it falling further than this area right here. Either way, I'm just expecting a big bounce up at some point. Take out the B wave. Like I said, the same thing will go for Bitcoin in regards to the waves that we're looking at. So even with Bitcoin, you've got your A, you got your B, and then you got your C. All it needs to do is take out that B wave right there, which would be about $48,700. And then we're all good. We can, like I said, we can come back down here and do whatever the heck we want. So yeah, very difficult to call, but I'm kind of rooting for it, because if it does come back down into this area, and then if the total altcoin market cap does come back into this box, man, I'd feel so much more comfortable. I can probably say with certainty that the bottom is in. But right now, I'm just not certain. It can get very volatile in between these areas here. I mean, if you're looking at it from a percentage point of view, from the bottom of our range of where we're expecting to the B wave, you're looking at 30%. So it can literally rise or fall 30% within here until we take out that B wave, or until we finally get into this area and then bounce, right? So yeah, very difficult to call. I'm sorry, I can't give no answers. I mean, everyone's aware in the Discord of what we're looking for. Obviously, we could take a look at elsewhere in the market, something like XRP. You know, at this point in time, it is still falling. We did get buy volume coming there, but as you guys can see, the sell volume has just exceeded that buy volume, which would have been our bottom. So very difficult, man. I mean, let's go to the hourly chart. Let's see what we're looking at right here as well. And again, that was our bottom yesterday. Let me move this out of the way. Where was our bottom? Was it this one? No, it was this one right here. That was our bottom. Okay. I keep saying the word bottom. It feels like it's getting weird now. And you can see the buy volume we had right there compared to the sell volume we've just experienced, right? And then the buy volume has not exceeded that. And another thing to take a look at, guys, one thing to always be looking at as well, is that if we are going to have a bottom, firstly, yes, you'd want to see the buy volume be bigger than the sell volume. But not only that, you'd want to see the prices absolutely, you know, pump all the way back up. As you can see with here with XRP, it came down to 88 cents, pumped back to 92 cents. That to me does not show any type of conviction at all. And you guys know how these things can get. I was kind of showing it yesterday with these steps down, right? You know, we could be seeing something like that happen. Right now, it's just kind of rolling back. Oh, we're just going to have one of those, even like within the total altcoin market cap. As you guys can see, we've got like stairs going on right here. All we've had is a pump back up. Are we going to roll and then do one more? I don't know, man. You got to look everywhere to show the picture. And like something with XRP, sell volume still there, exceeded the buy volume from yesterday, and the pump for that was not very good. So yeah, kind of in between still. All I'd say is in these type of situations is just like be patient. Let the market do what it's got to do. If this China news has come to push the prices down so we can get it over and done with, cool. So be it. Let it happen. I don't care. If another country would like to come out and ban cryptocurrency so we get 37K Bitcoin, go ahead, bro. Take the stage. It's all yours. I don't care. Just let it happen, man. I just want to see something happen. And usually, like I said, you would expect big capitulation where it's quite scary. So usually what would happen in the end stages, you know, you'd be looking at something like, cool, we've got this roll up here. It wouldn't be no kind of staircase down. Instead, what you'd be looking at is just one big roll down like that. So if you're looking at the total altcoin market cap right here, we've obviously rolled back. You know, you got this little bit here. All you'd expect is bang, like let's just get down in there. Obviously, that's too much. We're expecting around these areas right here, but you know, just one scary candle down. Same goes for Bitcoin. You know, it's nothing we haven't seen before. If you're looking at this capitulation right here, I mean, that was quite fat. You're looking at 52K all the way down to 42K. That's a 10K candle. So, you know, what makes you think that we can't do a 42K down to 37K, 5K candle down? It can definitely happen. And, you know, looking at, like I said, man, I keep pointing towards it. You guys see that sell volume. It's huge. It's exceeded any type of buy volume that we've had. So there's a lot of selling going on here. It's hard to say. I'm leaning more towards we are going to get it, but I just would not be surprised if we just reverse out of it and then off we go. But yeah, even like something like Luna though, it's looking really good. It's looking very strong. Obviously, I'm not trying to be biased or anything like that. I hold a lot of Luna, but with Luna, I was kind of looking at, you know, something like this to happen. It's just kind of trending along it. It's had a bounce there. Are we going to come back and do one more on it? And then that's going to be our low. I don't know. It's so difficult. But I thought I'd just come on here and, you know, show you guys what I'm seeing anyway, because it's just so difficult to say. Yeah, surely they'll give us one last big red candle before payday. Well, let's hope for it, man. My payday's in a few days. I think it's Tuesday. So I wouldn't mind it. These things, they could play out a few days. Wouldn't surprise me if we get something dirty happen over the weekend where we just get that big red candle. Don't be surprised if over the weekend, right, over the next like 24 hours, what you'll end up seeing is something like this, right, where, you know, we just kind of chill here with a slow grind back here, and then bang, it just happens, right? Don't be surprised if we see that some kind of fake out happening here. Price is kind of slowly grinding up. It's not what you want, because whenever you want a bottom to come in, ideally you just want it to literally be like a V bottom straight back out of there instead of a slow grind up. Now, let's just get it out in there. Let's just get out of there and then just, you know, kind of get on our way. So very difficult to say, but right now I don't feel like we had capitulation. I don't feel like we've had a huge recovery out. Obviously, some coins like Luna is pumped like $11, $12 since the bottom yesterday. But a lot of them haven't. Like XRP, for example, yesterday's bottom, I keep saying bottom, but yesterday's big batty bottom came in at like 86 cents and now it's 90 cents. Like, that ain't a recovery, is it? So is the bottom in? Is the big batty? I'm going to call it the big batty bottom. Hang on, where is it? Let me get it up. Big batty bottom. Actually, is the big batty bottom in? That's what I'm going to call it from now on. There you go. Is the big batty bottom in? The big batty bottom. That's a good one, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know if the big batty bottom's in yet. We're just going to have to wait and see, man. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you guys, because I thought I haven't done a video obviously in a few days due to all the news and everything else. Let me get the big batty bottom off the screen while I'm talking about something serious. Yeah, I haven't done like a video in a few days, but I thought I might as well do a live stream. But nothing's really changed ever since, as you guys can see. I'm keeping everyone up to date on the Discord anyway, as it's going. But yeah, the targets are there, man. Why do charts look so easy after the event has happened? Yeah, that's it. That's the thing, man. You just don't know. But I'm sticking to my guns. I've got some buy orders ready for things like Luna, a couple of other coins as well. I do have some buy orders ready in case we do end up getting the big batty bottom down in here. But yeah, just gonna have to wait and see. If I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, doesn't really matter to me. I'm all good. But you know, going into the weekend, guys, just have the thought in the back of your head that, you know, we could potentially see that. The only way it's going to be completely invalidated is if we take out the B wave, which for the total altcoin market cap comes in at 1.3 trillion. For Bitcoin, the B wave comes in at, so if you guys want to put these on your alerts or something, I don't know, $48,850 for Bitcoin. And you can do this on literally any chart, even like XRP, for example. Let me get it up. What's XRP saying? XRP's B wave would have to be that one there. Had some random pump happening there. That would come in at $1.24. So, you know, you guys can set those if you really want to, but everything will still, I will still be prepared for the big dip until the B wave is taken out. So that's basically all I'm looking at, really. That's it. Be prepared. Don't be scared. We're nearly there, guys, at the end of the day, man. Either way, I'm very bullish. Either way, I do think that after this dip is finally in, after we've really big batty bottomed out, I think that'll be it for our for the big batty bottom, and we can just kind of get on with the fun, because I do think the next few months are going to be great. So it's a wait and see moment, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the update. Sorry it's not a long one, guys. Obviously I've got to go rest and everything else, but yeah, I thought I'd let you guys know what I'm looking at. Join the Discord. I'm keeping people updated there all the time anyway. I've got my super gold here. It's a Turkish Mandarin flavored drink. And yeah, I'm just going to go and relax now. Hopefully we get a dip. I'm rooting for it because now I feel a bit more comfortable and we can get on with our lives. Otherwise, guys, please leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will, you know, I'll do some videos now and then to keep people updated when I'm feeling good. And again, thank you all very much for the support and the love you've given me. You know, it's got me through a very difficult time. I'm trying not to show the difficult face, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I literally appreciate you all. And I will see you guys very soon again. I promise I will be back very soon again. And if we do get that dip in, I'll do another video, another live stream, and I'll keep you guys updated. Otherwise, join the Discord, people, and leave a like, and I will see you guys very soon. Take it easy, people. Peace.